Jurgen, it was one of those moments as a spectator where time almost stopped. Everything was happening in slow motion.
Yeah, I think the whole football world, not only the football people, were completely under shock, and we all started praying, and you kind of set your priorities differently within a split second, you know. And priority number one was only about his life, get him back, and let's pray. And obviously, when then the positive news came a little bit later, it was a huge relief for all of us, you know. And I can only imagine what went through the mind of the players, of the coaching staff, of the fans in the stadium. Everybody was part of this tragedy for a couple of hours. So thanks God, you know, thanks God he's back, he's with us, he's in stable conditions, and everything seems to be okay. And obviously then the game being played becomes kind of secondary. It's not that important. Obviously, they lost the game 1-0. Now you can discuss up and down. Was it right? Was it wrong? Obviously, the players cannot be in a perfect mindset. That's impossible. You know, obviously the game ended up with a penalty, and a penalty missed, and a mistake by Kasper Schmeichel that he hasn't done in the whole season with Leicester City. So it shows you that the nerves were right there. But I think they don't mind. You know, they don't mind. You know, they got the game out of the way. At the end of the day, it was in partnership with UEFA. They asked both teams if they want to play that game. I think that's actually a huge sign by UEFA, kind of discussing it with the two federations. That I think that shows character. Actually, was it now right or wrong? Leave that apart. But what a day it was, and thanks God we have Christian with us.
Gab, let's talk about that decision for it to go through today, to kick off today. UEFA, I understand, gave them two options. Is that right?
Natural contingency. We've seen it before used in the Champions League and other situations where you cannot continue playing a match, whether it's the floodlights going out or it could be weather conditions, anything like that, crowd trouble, where the match is generally played the following day, usually earlier in the day. In this case, I have to say, I assumed that would be the road that they would go down, but I think to their credit, they put it to the two FAs, who then put it to their players. And Kasper Hjulmand, the Denmark manager, came out and he said that the players wanted to play. The players, you know, they recognized that they wouldn't be in the right mindset, but that they wouldn't have been in the right mindset tomorrow either. You know, something like this, you know, it's not something that you get over from one day to the next. And so the players' preference, once they knew that Eriksen was out of danger, was to go ahead and, as he put it, you know, get the rest of the game out of the way.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.